Hello. Welcome to the stream. I am sorry about the delay. I got caught up in doing some other work and chores and all that sort of stuff, and then before I knew it, it was like 3:58 for a 4 o'clock stream. I was like, oh my god. I still have to make the thumbnail, I still have to make my tea, I still have to get everything set up. So we're a bit delayed, but we're still here. That's what counts. Better late than never, right? That's one of my catchphrases. Great minds think alike, and better late than never. Those are my two catchphrases. But yeah, we're finally here with Amnesia, and I turned the lights off to make sure that it's extra atmospheric for me while I play. Hello, Cammy. Hello, Jenny. Hello, Master. Welcome to the stream. Hello, Strawberry. I know you said you won't be able to stay for it, but you were here earlier. Let's see what we got going on in the chat. Baking some cookies. Nice, Cammy. Sugar cookies are good. I would say sugar cookies are probably in my top 3 cookies. Chocolate chip is number 1, of course. And then my mom makes these cookies called butterballs. I don't know if any of you have heard of butterballs, but they are really, really good. It's basically, I think, just like flour, butter, and sugar, which doesn't sound good, but it's incredible. And then probably sugar cookies number 3. I've had those, they're really good. Nice. I really don't see people talk about them often. I'm glad they're getting some respect. However, like, I'm the only person in my family who eats them, so whenever my mom makes them, which is pretty much only around the holidays, I get, like, the entire batch for myself. I'm like, hell yeah, hell yeah. I have so many butterballs. But last year, one of my aunts tried one, and she was like, wow, this is really good. So now my mom, when she does her holiday baking, always sets some aside, or is going to from now on, set some aside for my aunt. I'm like, hello? Why'd you say that? Those are mine. Everybody knows this. Butterballs are mine. You guys can have some of everything else. Don't take my butterballs from me. We're gonna have a problem, okay? You can have 1. If it's on Christmas Day, maybe 2, because the spirit of generosity. I'll let you have an extra. That's it. Don't push your luck. Capiche? ¿Entiendes? BRB, I still haven't eaten. You know, Jenny, it's funny you say that because I also haven't eaten today, now that you mention it. And I'm gonna be streaming for probably 3 to 4 hours, so wow. I haven't had any meals. At this rate, I'm not even gonna have a meal today. I guess I'll have to order some like pizza for delivery around when I'm ending the stream. What'd you get for your meal, Jenny? Oh, I have a pack of fruit snacks over here. Look at me. I'm a genius. Welch's Fruit Snacks Mixed Fruit. There we go. Taco Bell, Jenny. I've never been more proud of you in my life. Taco Bell is my go-to fast food. Even though it makes me feel like death after I eat it. And the next morning, I'm sitting on the porcelain throne, cursing life for giving me taste buds that love spicy food, but a stomach that hates it. But it's worth it in the moment when you're eating it. Alright. Let's see if this tea is cool enough. I'm hoping I don't scream a whole lot playing this, but just in case, I need to make sure my throat is nice and coated with this honey from the tea. I think I've only screamed 1 time, in all of my streams, and it was a Paranormosite jump scare. It was either the second or third Paranormosite stream. And I made a short out of it. I've definitely yelled or yelped, but an actual scream. Only one so far in 2.5 months, which isn't bad. Same. Peas in a pod, Jenny. We are peas in a pod. I'm drinking tea too. Tea and Taco Bell seems like an interesting combination. Alright, the tea is still too hot. I'll just have to have some water instead. Kirby. Hello, Kirby. Welcome to the stream. Interesting font you're using. Don't know how you did that. It's iced tea, so okay. Iced tea makes sense, yeah. If it was hot tea. Oh my god, my stomach just growled. Here we go. Hopefully you can't hear it on the mic if this starts up over these next few hours. Alright, well. We are here. As the big screen says, with Amnesia, The Dark Descent. You know what? Oh, never mind, I can't check. I believe Amnesia came out in 2010. So, a 13-year-old game. Probably close to the oldest game I've played on stream. Portal is probably the oldest. I think that was like mid to late 2000s. So this is an oldie, but it seems like people say it still holds up after all this time. And there's multiple Amnesia games. So if I like this, I will most likely play the following ones. I think I have the second one. It's like A Machine for Pigs or something like that. And then there's a third one that came out a few years ago, and there's actually a new one coming out next month. So there's a lot of potential here with Amnesia, but we're starting from the beginning. I played this probably like 10 years ago for 6 or 7 hours, but I never actually beat it. So I am assuming I'm not going to remember a whole lot. I'm hoping I don't. It's more fun to go in blind. But hopefully this will actually spur me into finishing the game. I've always wanted to play an Amnesia game, but always forget about them. I think for a while they were only on PC too, so if you were a console person, then you wouldn't have even had the chance necessarily. But now I think they're on console. So that's at least an improvement to availability. I'm a console person. Yeah, me too, Jenny. Honestly, I didn't even have a computer that could really play games other than Minecraft until I built my PC specifically for streaming and VTubing. Like, this is the first time that I've actually had a PC that can play something that isn't Minecraft, Minesweeper, like Civilization, like games that aren't super taxing. That was all I could play. So now, like, but even despite that, I would still buy stuff at Steam sales. I would still buy Humble Bundles. So I have a library. Last I checked, I have over 500 games in my Steam library. Now, a lot of that is stuff that I'd probably never play because it was Humble Bundles and stuff like that. And, you know, I might buy the bundle for like 3 things out of the 8 that are in it. But I have a lot of games in my Steam library. And then if you add like my PlayStation library and my Switch and my Xbox, it's a lot. Which is why I always say I have such a hard time picking what I want to stream for the week, because, you know, you have to pick 4 things out of 1,000. And that's tough. The sequels are okay, but they're heavily... There's a heavily inspired game called Penumbra that's very good and similar, but with some different twists. You know what, Master? I actually have that as well. I think I have 2 or 3 different Penumbra games. I don't know how many there are, but I definitely have at least 2. And I think I also played those for a couple hours, and I got stuck in one of them. I was in like some mine shaft, and I think you had to solve a puzzle to get out of it. I was like 13, I don't know. I could not, for the life of me, figure out that puzzle. So, I never ended up getting past that. I know, isn't there, the same developer who did Amnesia, they also released a new game called, like, Soma a few years ago? That's supposed to be pretty good, right? I don't think I have, or I might have that on PlayStation. I don't have it on PC, though. What the heck is 0x0 resolution? Wow, the text is really, really small for you guys. It's even really small for me. Is there a way to increase the size of that? I guess not. That's what happens when it's such an old game. Never played Soma, not sure what it's like. I think it's very similar to Amnesia in gameplay style. I want to say it takes place in like some underwater facility, which, I don't know if I've mentioned it, but I'm pretty sure I have something called thalassophobia. And let me gonna pull up the definition of that real quick, just so I can make sure that I don't butcher what that is for you guys. Thalassophobia is the intense, persistent, and irrational fear of large bodies of water such as the ocean, sea, or large lakes. So, I'm pretty sure I have that. I don't like going to the beach, but that's mostly because I don't like sand in the cold water. I absolutely despise if I'm in a plane and I'm flying. If we have to fly over the ocean, like international travel, I've done it a couple times, and it's been fine, thankfully. But if I look out the window and all I can see is ocean as far as the eye can see, I'm freaking out. I am freaking out. I need land. I want to be on land. I don't want to be in a position where I can't see any land. So I really don't like the ocean. I think it's very interesting to read about, and I really like aquariums because then I kind of feel like I can be in the ocean, so to speak, without actually being freaked out. But the actual ocean, like I would not want to get on a boat and go out into the ocean. Plus I'll get seasick. But even if I didn't get seasick, I wouldn't want to. I don't like flying over the ocean. I don't like the idea of swimming deep in the ocean. I don't like if you're in the water and you look down and you can't see the bottom. I don't like that. I convinced myself Cthulhu is right under me, and he's about to swallow me up. And I don't like it. I don't like the gigantic waves and storms and stuff. Yeah, not good. This game was meant for a smaller resolution. Yeah, probably was. Hopefully at least the textures look good. I assume the text isn't really a big deal in this game, but we'll see. Me too. Peas in a pod, Jenny. It's thundering with no rain right now in Indiana. It's drizzling for me as well, actually. But there's no thunder, thankfully. I don't like thunder either. I was terrified of it when I was a kid. I'm not scared of it now, but it still makes me a little, like, subconsciously antsy. Like, I get a little bit of a stomach ache when it starts thundering. I can't help it. I have a fear of falling, but not heights. I can look out of a window from a tall building, but no way am I getting near a railing. Won't go near ledges either, not without a parachute, that is. Understandable. I have been to the top of the Empire State Building. That's a really, tall building. But they, like, have a bunch of tall railing type things that kind of prevent people from actually going over the edge in that instance. It was the same thing, I went to France a few years ago. That's, like, one of the few times that I did international travel. And, I went to the top of the Eiffel Tower, and that was similar. Like, they have it super well secured, so you can't go over the edge. but you can definitely look down. I went to Italy, and there's this humongous building called the Duomo, and then there's another really tall thing next to it that's like some tower, like a watchtower type of thing, and you can pay to climb them. So we did. Incredible workout. I was exhausted by the time we got to the top, but when you see the view from the top is amazing. I probably have some pictures that I can show at some point, but it's really high. And that one does not have... some of those did not have great railings. I think you definitely could have gone off the edge if you really wanted. What about trypophobia? Let me look that up. I'm not 100% positive what that is. Trypophobia. The disgust or fear of a pattern of holes. Seeing clusters of holes in foods, flowers, and everyday items like sponges can trigger feelings of revulsion. I don't have that one, thankfully, Kirby. I'm okay with sponges and all that. Where's my BRB? Alrighty, Jenny. My brain always screams railings can fail, not so much with the floor. I know it's safe, but my brain won't let me. Yeah, your brain is, likes to mess with you. Alright. I'm gonna start the game. Not only was I late with the stream, but then we had a nice just chatting section there. But we gotta get started.
Don't forget, some things mustn't be forgotten. The shadow hunting.
I can already move?
I must hurry. My name is Daniel. I live in London
Cammy, that might be one of the most unfortunate typos I've ever seen in my life.
Don't forget. I must stop him first.
That is, I know what you mean. Your bowl is stuck in the mixer, but yeah.
I am
not the typo that you'd want to make. Oh, man. I hope you can get it out. Alright, is my tea cold enough yet? Oh, I can move. Okay. My tea is actually cold enough to... Or not cold enough. Warm enough to drink. Alright. Alright. What do we got? A memento has been added to the journal. For quick access to mementos, press M. Follow the liquid trail and find its source. Okay. You got it, boss. This, like, trail of blood is what it looks like. Except it's just over here. Oh, the pink stuff that goes over there. Okay. It's unstuck. I had to use butter. Butter is a classic for that, yeah. Well, I'm glad it is now unstuck. Don't fall over, man. Come on. Relax. Right mouse isn't doing anything, though. Is my right mouse broken, or can I not? That's interesting. The game looks darker on the stream than it does in my actual game. Who dares walk over here? Excuse me. You're making it difficult to move with your dramatic falling down. Right mouse is throw, I think. You can't throw a door. Okay, so I might have misread the thing because I saw it said throw, but I thought it said it as like throw open the door. As in like maybe you're getting chased and you're just like slamming it open type of thing. I don't know. That was how I interpreted it, but I very well may have misread it. Alright, keep following this trail. The old archives. Ooh. Spooky. The other children cheered him on, his name voiced in a steadily rising pace, urging him to do it. Am I really... I was still reading it? Excuse me? Some people don't read at the speed of sound, okay? Gosh. Witnessing unsettling events will reduce your sanity. It can be increased by completing puzzles and making progress. Skipping the optional room smart. I didn't realize that, I guess I should have assumed that... Well, now I'm just going insane by going in the room master. When standing in darkness, your sanity will slowly drain. Turn on lights using tinderboxes or search for sources of light. Sure. I don't like the dark either. Hey, lantern can be filled with oil and then turned on by pressing F. Nice. Nice. Why are you freaking out? There's light in here. There's light. Relax. Right? I'm Batman. I live in the dark. I was born in the dark, molded by it. Well, that was Bane, actually, not Batman. What is the quote from... It's Dark Knight Rises. It's like, oh, you simply adopted the dark. I was born in it, molded by it. Something like that, right? Bane voice is interesting. Is any of this coming back to you? The mechanics seem familiar. Not necessarily the actual, like, starting area here. Oh, so E and Q are, like, ducking around corners. But yeah... At least the controls and the mechanics seem familiar. Oil. Can open the inventory with that. Okay. Oh, is that... It's low. Fill it up.
19th of August, 1839. I wish I could ask how much you remember. I don't know if there will be anything left after I consume this drink. Don't be afraid, Daniel. I can't tell you why, but know this. I choose to forget. Try to find comfort and strength in that fact. There is a purpose. You are my final effort to put things right. God willing, the name Alexander of Brandenburg still invokes bitter anger in you. If not, this will sound horrible. Go to the inner sanctum, find Alexander, and kill him.
Nani?
His body is old and weak, and yours, young and strong. He will be no match.
I wish.
One last
26,
thing.
I'm basically an old man.
Shadow is following you. It's a living nightmare, breaking down reality. I have tried everything, and there is no way to fight back. You need to escape it as long as you can.
Therapist might be able to help.
Redeem us both, Daniel. Descend into the darkness where Alexander waits and murder him.
Murder him.
Your former
Murder him.
Daniel.
All right, then. You got your mission, Daniel. I'm young and strong. Ugh, I throw chairs around like they're nothing. Yeah. I am tough. Don't mess with me. I throw chairs like they're nothing. You want to mess with me? Huh? Huh? Boom. Take a chair to the face. Boom. Where am I supposed to go? What? What do you want me to do, man? How do I run? Ah, there we go. Let's go back to where we were. Was that a dead end, or was like there a way to leave in there that I missed? Alright, definitely a dead end. Oh, wait a second. Mm-hmm. Alright, where's my chair? Damn, I can't bring it with me any farther. I have to find a new one. It's speculated that Daniel is around 20 or so at this time, so I guess he's younger than us. Hmm. Then I guess maybe he can be young and strong. Yeah. Back when I was 20, bright-eyed, bushy-tailed, excited for life. Now I'm a jaded 26-year-old. Oh, how the turntables. I kind of remember this area. Yeah, there's like different paths that you can go down.
Is it inside the castle?
I think down there might be something that's like blocked and you had to find something that could like set it on fire to get it out of the way. Maybe something like that.
Is it connected to the... what did you call it?
The inner sanctum. My most precious chamber, Daniel. And it lies well beyond the refinery. In fact, it lies beneath the very stone of Brennenburg.
The very stone of Brennenburg. It lies behind the very stone of Brennenburg. Alright, either this door is locked or there's something blocking it after you open it, if I remember correctly. Yeah, okay. So, I think I got past this when I played it back in the day. You have to, like, get something that you can burn this with. Okay. So, we could go in there, we could go up here. Go over here. I guess let's just go over here. A gross flesh barrier. Just the name gross flesh, or just the name flesh barrier sounds gross. Some cockroaches. I absolutely hate cockroaches. Cool. I have one tinderbox, okay. I remember when I was in college, I had like a 9:30 class or something. So my roommate got up before me and he was going to go take a shower. And when he got out of his bunk bed, we weren't bunk beds, but like the beds were bunked. So it was set up like your bed was on top and then under it you had a desk and your chair and your like closet and drawers and stuff like that. So we both had beds that were up and then our desks were under it. So he climbed down his ladder to get to the floor. and he stepped on something. He was like, what? And he looks down, and it's a cockroach. So he screams. I was like half awake, but now I'm awake because he just screamed. And he's like, holy shit, I just stepped on a cockroach. And then he left to go take a shower. And I don't like cockroaches. So now I'm laying in my bed awake, and I can just hear it crawling around the room. And it was loud. Like, I could clearly tell where it was in the room because of how loud it was just crawling around. It's like, this is terrifying. And then I stayed in bed. I refused to get up until my roommate came back. And then we tag teamed it, and we saw the cockroach. We had a can of like Raid or something, and we just unleashed it on that cockroach. Like 20 seconds straight, just spraying Raid directly on top of it. It didn't stand a chance. Like, and that was, I think we were on the first, no, we were on the first or second floor. And then another time that same year, actually, another one of my roommates, there were 4 of us. What the heck, man? That's blocked off by the flesh barrier too. Guess I have to go somewhere else. Another one of my roommates was brushing his teeth, and a cockroach crawled out of the sink drain while he was brushing his teeth. That was terrifying. And then a different time, I was in the bathroom, probably post Taco Bell, just minding my own business, and I looked down just because I thought I saw something out of the corner of my eye. And what do I see? You might ask. What do I see? I see a cockroach crawling out from under the stall next to me into mine, an inch away from my foot. Now, a normal person probably would have stomped on it. I just froze. It's like, no, get that thing away from me. And I just sat there frozen until it passed into the next stall. And I left as fast as I could, and then while I'm washing my hands, I glanced to the side, and what do I see? The same cockroach crawling into the drain in the shower. And then I was like scared to take a shower, because I'm like, dude, what if I'm taking a shower and I look down and the fucking cockroach crawls out of it? I'll die. I'll have a heart attack. I hate cockroaches. I would cry, not gonna lie. Welcome back, Jenny. Yeah, thankfully I didn't cry, but I definitely wasn't happy about it. I was shook, to say the least. Why are you screaming? I'm standing next to the light. I would burn down everything if that happened to me. Totally fair. I'm not a fan of cockroaches, obviously, and I'm not a fan of spiders. Like centipedes and millipedes, I'm not like, I don't hate them, but I'm not super fond. I don't like mosquitoes, obviously. I don't like hornets. Who just said something? I think I'm okay with pretty much all the other bugs. I don't mind ants. I don't mind worms. Hey!
There should be more cuprite.
Kubrite.
Let me see.
Aquafortis.
One part aquafortis.
Am I gonna have to find those things to solve some puzzle? I just opened the oven and there was an empty pan. It preheated with it. It was so hot. Yeah, you didn't realize it was in there, and then you preheated the oven with it still in there? Oh, scary fish monster. Cool. Cool, cool, cool. I'm allergic to mosquitoes. Oof. So I take it then when it's summer, you try not to go out after like 5 o'clock in the afternoon. The lack of a chimney to properly vent the fumes from my most recent experiments has taken its toll on many of my less stable ingredients in storage. Some are unaffected, but many are stained by the fumes and will be difficult to salvage. I shall do what I can and move them to the wine cellar. Alright. I'm not much of a wine guy myself, but I guess we have to go down to the cellar. Oh, we can, like, make something here? Oh, right. I think you use this to make something. Like, you have to find those 4 elements or whatever. I really don't know how far I got when I played this before. I just never go outside. Good strategy, Jenny. I need to go out. I don't go out super often. Generally, I'll stay inside. I'll just, like, open a window so I get some fresh air. But I should probably go out. I've been trying lately at work, like, in the afternoon. Maybe, like, halfway between when I have lunch and when I go home for the day. I try to go out and just take, like, a 15-minute walk. Just to, like, get away from my desk. Stop looking at screens. Like, just take in some fresh air. And it's nice weather for it now, but once it's like 90 plus in summer, I'm not really going to want to take those walks, so I don't know. I'm mad about this because who leaves a pan in the oven along with the fact that it's a cat pan I was looking for? What's a cat pan? Either way, that is annoying. I don't know why somebody would just leave a pan in the oven. That's quite the oversight. I usually check the oven before, just in case. Probably a good strategy. I only really like going out in the fall or winter. Yeah, I think fall I definitely like, and spring as well. Like, I like the temperatures, I like the clothes, I feel comfortable outside. Spring can be a little annoying because then pollen starts coming out, and that can be rough. But aside from that, it's good. Winter, I feel like it's too cold. Like, even if I layer up a lot, it's just my ears, my fingers, and my nose get really, really cold. So I have to, like, wear a beanie that covers my ears. I try and wear a scarf and wrap it around so that it, like, covers my nose. And I always have to wear gloves. Sometimes I even double glove, like a thin layer inside a thicker one. Hand warmers are very nice for winter. And then summer, it's just gross. Like, it's humid, it's sticky. I hate that. I like how it looks. Like, I like when all of the plants and trees are, like, in full shrubbery mode or whatever. Like, very green. But I don't like the heat and the humidity. Spring is nice as well, agreed. I despise early summer and summer because of where I live. Yeah, because you said you were from, like, Arizona or something, right? So it must get insanely hot, like 100 plus degrees. Oh, nice. One of my coworkers actually just went to Arizona for vacation, like last week, and they were telling me that it was actually over 90 degrees already in mid-April. It's like, damn. I don't know. I don't want to know what that's going to mean for summer. Like, constantly 100 plus, I wouldn't be able to take it. Am I, like, missing a path down here somewhere? Oh. Chemistry pot, okay. Early alchemy experiment. This is my 3rd attempt to produce artificial vitae? The former compounds lack the potency I need, but I sense I'm close. Calamine and orpiment are given, and the cuprite binds them well. This time I will attempt aqua regina instead of aqua fortis and hope it will produce a more even solution. The experiment was unsuccessful. Nice, thanks for letting me know right away. The solution is highly acid and proves impractical to put to any use except as a detergent. Organic tissue reacts especially violently to the solution and should be handled with the greatest care. I might be able to use the recipe, but I'm losing hope that I'll find an alchemic solution to my predicament. Alright, well, we have a pot. Oh, I can open the drawers. Why are you, like, shaking and freaking out, dude? We have our light source. Relax. What? One day I'll return. If it wasn't for the thought of you, my love, I wouldn't be able to go on. When I find myself doing terrible things, I take comfort in you. As long as I'm able to think of you and long for a life together, I know I'm better than the others. I weep for them. They lust for power without restraint, where I crave only fair judgment and a safe return. Well, aren't you better than everybody? What the heck? Is this not something I can pick up? Bro, will you stop shaking? Oh my god, you're gonna make me dizzy. Can I? Alright, so 4 chemicals are needed to create a powerful acid. The ingredients are moved from the lab to the wine cellar, and an organic tissue blocks the path to the refinery. Can it be dissolved? So I'm gonna have to, like, go back and forth between those locations, I guess. In Tucson, it's not too bad early on. That's good, at least. You have a little bit more time. I checked on the cookies, and they're huge. I mean, bad cookies aren't necessarily a bad thing, right? As long as they still cook evenly, that's what's important. Ooh, a chest. What? Come on, you're telling me I can't open this chest? Yeah. Stop freaking out, dude. We're going to the light. We're going to the light. Okay, so I think this area is now essentially useless until we have those 4 chemicals. 2 different areas are blocked off by that fleshy thing. Oh, he fell. What? I didn't read it fast enough again. So I guess. Oh, wait a second. Laboratorium. The wine cellar. Oh, okay. Let's go down here then. That was where some ingredients were. Oh, of course it's locked. Oh, why not? Okay, so I don't have a key, so I can't go down there. I can't go in there because, well, I can, but I don't have the stuff I need. Down there is blocked. Over here is blocked. So my only choice is to go up here. Okay, that's boarded off. Great. That's open. Okay, okay. We have an option. Archives, all right. What's down here before I go in the archive? Oh. Blocked off door. Okay. Archives it is. Ooh, this area looks kind of familiar. I feel like I remember getting chased by something. Rare books. Catalogs. Alright, let's check out rare books since it's nice and bright. Get out of here, cockroach. Nada.
16th of May, 1839. The unflinching African sun has continued to plague our expedition, making it impossible to dig until dusk. How Professor Herbert managed to find the location in these vast plains of nothingness remains a mystery to me. When I asked him about the tomb again, he told me about the legend of Tin Hanan, the mother of us all. An interesting story in its own right, but I can't help feeling there's more. Later that evening, we uncovered a passage beneath the dunes leading to a sand-covered stone structure. The professor was confident it was the tomb we sought and ordered the others to clear the way late into the dark, cold night.
Light into...
Tomorrow,
oh, you're still talking,
I shall
okay.
lead the men into the ancient structure, hoping to reach the burial chamber. No matter what the professor is keeping from me, the dig should yield something interesting to take back to London and the British Museum.
Okay. You not reading fast is symptomatic of your fast computer. Alright, I'll take that as a compliment then. I have a nice computer. Loaded slower in the past, you had more time to read. It's probably also because, like, they pop up during a loading screen, I guess, and I happen to look off to the side to, like, check chat during the loading screens. So then I don't notice it pop up right away, and then by the time I do notice, it's too late. So I'm sure it's a combination of those. I hereby offer my full attention and services to Alexander, Baron of Brandenburg. This contract will reign for a total of 3 years when my freedom shall return to me. In addition, Alexander, Baron of Brandenburg, is to recommend my services at the Prussian royal court and within the sanctum of the Order of the Black Eagle. May no man break this seal. Wilhelm, House of Jarek. Garrick? Jarek? I assume Garrick. Stop freaking out, bro. There's light in that window. There we go. Was there something that just walked by that door right when I glanced over, or is that just me? I'm going to see if I can turn the brightness up for you guys a little bit, because I can see this a little bit more clearly than it looks on the screen there. No, not that. Hmm. All right, unfortunately, it doesn't look like I can, unless I'm missing something. So I guess you can still see clearly where it matters. But yeah, a little darker for you guys than me. Somebody's walking around over there. Actually, it sounds more like over here. It's very dark, your eyes play tricks on you. Yes. Make me think something's there when it's not, or vice versa. Alright, let's just close those doors while we're in here. Some shirts. I'm good. I'm good, bro. Aha.
17th of May, 1839. My hands tremble as I write. I feel a need to document my tribulation, for I fear that my memory will fail me if I linger. Today, I took some men and ventured into the dark, ancient passage we uncovered. Our torches burned faintly in the murky air as we slowly made our way underground. The men were superstitious and fearful. They argued loudly, and I felt their strange language getting to me. I mustered my strength and yelled at them to continue down the slopes and broken steps. The crudely carved passage confused me. It
confused
looked much
me.
older than the 4th century structure we had expected. The twisting path emerged into a great antechamber. The walls were lined with statues unlike any I'd ever seen.
Anything
Despite
I'd ever
their
seen.
unearthly quality, I felt a
I sound
strange
super British, don't I?
familiarity toward them, which haunts me still. At the far end of the
Fish and
chamber,
chips, innit?
a great slab of
That
stone
wasn't British at
sealed
all.
off
I'm an
whatever lay
embarrassment
ahead.
to
I
accents.
gave the order to raise it, and
In
as
it?
I pushed through the narrow space, the heavy stone suddenly dropped, sealing me inside.
How about Bostonian accent?
I was
Park the
trapped.
car in Harvard Yard. Park the car in Harvard Yard. A little dark out there. This is a little winding, because this was like a... So I saw that room, I saw that room. This is like blocked off. So I could go down there, and I could go here. Hey. Relax. Somebody out there jamming on a piano. Thank you for the soundtrack. Is there a way to crouch? Oh, there we go. Strange language. Daniel is not very progressive. It's the late 1800s in the game, so he gets a pass. Yeah, things were different back then. How come these obvious chests I can't open? You stupid chest. Giving me a false sense of hope. Ugh. Alright, nothing else in here, I guess? Find the key. Oh, yeah, so I need to find the key. Skill issue, Leo. Wow. Wow. Okay, so we've been in here and in there, so we have to go this way. So that's, that must be that hallway that connects to back there. You know, I kind of remember this area. I want to say the first time that I got jump scared in Amnesia, it was in this, like, hallway. I think I went through one of the doors and I was coming down the hall, and then an enemy suddenly appeared out of a door near me, and then it started following me. I think it was in this hallway that something happened. Why are the ghosts always master musicians? They can all rock the piano. It's probably just a requirement to be a ghost, to be honest. Wow, this door is locked too. Every door in this godforsaken place is locked. Is there another entrance? I feel like I remember this too. You had to like go outside. Okay, let's go back this way. So we went over there. So we haven't... Alright, let's see. Gotta go, gotta get ready for company. See ya. See ya, Cammy. Have a good one. Thanks for coming to the stream. Hope you enjoy your time with company. And I hope you like... or that your cookies turn out well. Hello. Alright, just in case they try to jump scare me again, I'm gonna be ready. There's the piano they were playing. Alright, nobody over there this time. Might they be over here? No? Am I misremembering? Or is this not scripted, maybe? I just heard something groan menacingly. You stupid cockroach. I wish I could burn you. Can I play the piano? Ho ho. I can't? Why even let me lift it if I can't? You got anything that isn't paper in here? The ceiling just cave in? That made my brain tingle. You know what I mean? When you, like, play or watch something scary and you get, like, a tingle in your brain. Does that happen to anybody else? Kind of like that shiver that goes down your spine, but it's like a tingle straight up in your brain. And for me, it happens, like, in the top left. Not of the front, like the actual very top of your head on the left side. That's where I get my tingle if I get freaked out about something. Is that like the part of your brain that reacts to things? And that's why I get a tingle? It's like, oi. Don't do that. Kill it with fire. Bulma from Dragon Ball. Does she also like hate cockroaches or something? What are you fainting after just picking up a note for, bro? I get what you mean, me too. Okay, it's not just me being weird. It's not a Leoism, then.
After pounding the unforgiving stone wall for what seemed like an eternity, I realized it was hopeless. I was trapped. I fell to the ground, gasping for air, trying to focus. That's when I saw a faint blue shimmer. My weakened body was heavy to carry, but I managed to push myself toward the enchanting light.
Oh boy, we have to move toward this enchanting light. Don't jump scare me when I get there. Or else.
It was waiting for me.
Don't do it.
Enclosed in dark nothingness, I felt myself drawn to the mystic light. I reached out, closing it in my hands. The faint glow escaped my fingers and began to spark brightly and spirit me away, unlocking alien memories of spiraling towers, endless deserts, and impossible geometry. The next thing I can remember is the grating sound of stone being lifted, the voices of the Arabs pulling me to safety, and grasped firmly in my hands was the broken pieces of a most peculiar relic.
A peculiar relic. Peculiar. I was kind of hoping that that thing would just be in my hand then. Why are you freaking out? It's not even dark. Just, can I like stand here and let my head is pounding, hands are shaking. Sounds like a normal Tuesday. All is good. Nice. Isn't that just fight or flight? Like your body overanalyzes certain feelings. It could be, Master, yeah. My fight or flight is generally flight. Most of the time it's flight. As evidenced by that Paranormicite jump scare where I screamed and then like dodged my head off to the side and my guy froze like that because I wasn't even in view of my tracking anymore. I just like, I yeeted myself out of there. Whoop! I'm gone. I'm still here, but I'm gone. That's how far I yeeted myself. It was a character from the show that she was saying it towards. It wasn't an actual scene, though. It was the abridged. Oh, okay. There's some good abridged stuff. Yu-Gi-Oh! Abridged and Sword Art Online abridged are pretty classic. Sometimes I get scared, but I don't react. I usually get this feeling of tingling in my stomach. That's probably related to the fight or flight as well. Like, that's your subconscious flight, maybe? For me, I get the tingle in my head, and then I will get a stomach ache as well. But I think that's usually more out of, like, anxiety reasons than scared. Although I guess the anxiety could be making me scared if it's that type of situation. I don't know. But I do get a feel, like a pit in my stomach when I get really nervous about something. Central Prussia, the Kingdom of Prussia. Alright, so I think we checked everything here, so we can leave that room. So we came from over there, so this room is new.
Much of the castle is old and hasn't been tended to for centuries. When the shadow arrives,
You're making a mess, Daniel.
Until things start falling apart.
We're just buying time anyway. Let's do what we can.
There isn't much to be done about the wars. We should reinforce weak structures. The ground will tremble, and there's a risk everything will cave in on us, especially downstairs. Here.
Yeah, you mean like how that ceiling caved in on top of me 2 minutes ago? Oh, there's a tinder thing over there. Tinder box. How did I not notice it? Did I not walk all the way down here? Ooh. Nice haul right there. I think... somebody's playing the piano that I just walked past. Isn't that nice? Who are you? Nada? Nadie? I was gonna say, I think you'll probably notice as I play the game, I'm probably gonna be pretty reserved with these tinderbox things to light stuff. I feel like I'll probably only use it if there's no light anywhere nearby. Old buildings in the 1800s were not really built with safety standards in mind. Yeah, I think things have definitely changed quite a bit in terms of safety standards and all that. What? They blocked out my entrance. This is how I came in. Is this where I had to, like, go outside for something? I'm pretty sure I threw this chair away. Must find a new way out of the area. Wow. Great thinking, Daniel. I didn't notice that. So I'm assuming I can't climb up here. How did all these rocks fall through this little hole? Do I go outside, or is there like a trap door somewhere? Hoarding oil and tinderboxes sounds like a good idea. Horror games like to make you conserve items like typewriter reels in Resident Evil. What's the typewriter reel? Is that like a save item? Because don't you save at typewriters in like the old school Resident Evil? That would be crazy if it only lets you save if you have one of those items on you. Yeet. I'm trapped. I'm losing my mind. Ugh. Ah, there's a hole right here. Can I just, like, punch through the hole? Not breakable by hand? What if I throw a chair at it? Well, well, well. Daniel, young and strong, throwing chairs like I'm a freaking WWE wrestler. Easily breaking my way out. Yeah, I think I've never played. I think you can only save with items. Once they're used, no more saving, at least on a few of the games. That's crazy. I can't imagine that.
Isn't all this a bit excessive?
You can never be too careful, Daniel.
I mean, I like, or not like. I know that Minecraft has, like, hardcore mode where you just have one life, and if you die, your save file gets deleted, which is pretty crazy. But I didn't know about a game that straight up just limits items that you can use to save in the first place. Oi. Don't you suddenly spawn an enemy in here. I don't got anywhere to run. That's suspiciously different colored. It activated something. That was, wow, what a hard puzzle. Break it. Ugh. Oh, wow, we got some nice music to read this to. Allstadt and Brennenburg Castle, 1801. Wow. 222 years ago. Another region rich with lore is Allstadt, deep within the East Prussian woods. For centuries, there have been stories surrounding the hamlet and its neighbor Castle Brennenburg. The quiet forest-clad mountains dressed with scattered lakes is as picturesque as can be, albeit the area is haunted by the dark. Ask any local and you will hear proof of the widespread superstition. All travelers should indulge themselves in such conversation since it will certainly serve as exciting entertainment. All of them have their own twists on the tales, but there are some motifs that keep reappearing. Wow, this is going to be a long one. All right. Come on, T, help me out. The Gatherers. This story reaches all the way back to the time of the 30 Years' War. It is said that soldiers who abandoned their duty got lost in the cold, dark woods and were forever damned to roam the grounds. Their bodies wrought by their tainted souls have left them disfigured and empty of essence. Many have cited them over the years and described them as horrid revenants. They move silently through the woods, shying away from any beholder. They're called gatherers as they seem to follow some ambition to steal living creatures. It is their prey which can be heard struggling inside damp burlap sacks dragged behind them, which reveal their presence. What dark scheme do they follow? Are those like white, gangly-looking enemies that are in this game? A Visit Undone. Heinrich Cornelius Agrippa, the well-known erudite, visited Allstadt at the start of the 16th century. He resided in the local inn for a fortnight as he looked for remnants of kingdoms past. During his stay, all the prominent members of society paid notice, and he is mentioned in many records of the time. One day, he went to investigate a burrow in the northwestern glades, only to never be seen again. What? That's crazy. Heinrich is known to have passed away in Grenoble some 10 years later. He dismissed the notion of ever visiting Allstadt, which makes you wonder what really happened. Who was this mysterious man who visited the sleepy hamlet in the woods, and what happened to him? Well, evidently he was seen again because he went into the glades and then he was just in Grenoble. The Immortal Baron. The Baron of Brennenburg lives a reclusive life with his family at his castle nearby Allstadt, and like most those of noble birth, rumors are inherited alongside with the title. Researching the history reveals little before the castle was consumed by fire in the late 16th century. It was rebuilt by Alexander, a nobleman from the Rhinelands, claiming the role as protector of the Prussian state. Alexander helped the region to flourish and remained popular throughout his presumed lifetime. The family has always been secretive when it comes to lineage and heritage, therefore the birth and death of Alexander and his offspring has never been fully recovered. Alexander, the guy who, like, owns me? This has fed the idea that the Baron is in fact the one and the same who came from the West over 300 years ago. Press X to doubt. Lived through the time of occupation and joined the coveted order of the Black Eagle along with the great leaders of this country. Alright, nice big lore dump. Aha. So there's 2 of those. I assume they have to be pulled at the same time. Is there a third one? One there. Ah, yep. Alright, 1. 2. 3. Oh, cool. Very cool. But what about this door? Locked, of course. Alright, to the new room. Which is a dead end. I wonder if I can hide in one of these if I get chased. Yep. Okay. Ah, there's a key. The wine cellar key. Oi. That door's open now. It was closed before. How'd that happen? Don't mind me, monster things. I'm just minding my own business. Regarding the closing of the wine cellar, Wilhelm and his fools have endangered my research long enough with their absent-minded handling of the human vessels. The audacity! The sheriff is keeping a watchful eye on the forest and is killing my trusty servants. That's rude. It's just a matter of time until they follow the trail to Brennenburg. I need to lock Wilhelm up and his men to avoid further investigation from the public. The wine cellar will therefore be sealed off until the matter has been handled. Either the king's men leave or they will starve. That's an ultimatum. Whatever comes first, they can rot for all I care. Maybe I'll feed them some wine. It would, in a sense, solve both of my problems. You have too much wine? Nothing in there. Can you stop stomping around over there? I'm trying to investigate. I guess I can leave now. I think I've done every room. Why? I was in there earlier. Am I gonna get chased now? Is this what happens in the hall? Where's my chair? Who growled at me? Gang, what do we think? Is this the time? Is this when it happens? Nope. Unless he comes out at me here. Nope. What a beautiful singing voice. I'm just gonna leave. I'm scared, bruh. Don't worry, Jenny, we're out of there. Leo, the puzzle-solving master. What are you screaming about? What the hell? What? What the heck? That had that tingle in my brain right there, too. I do like puzzles, Master. I do like puzzles. I know, so I played Portal earlier. I do have Portal 2. I would like to play at some point. There's a puzzle one. I have one called Baba Is You. I've played that for like an hour or something in the past. I think that could be a good one. And then, I like stuff like Picross and Minesweeper and Sudoku, like those types of things. So if I'm just looking for like a chill stream, where it's like just chatting and puzzle solving, I'll probably put one of those on. Picross actually is on sale on Switch right now, so I was looking at that. Alright, wine cellar was over here. How's my health? All is good. Yeah, I know. Bonito. Oh, for real? For real, Jenny, for real. He braced himself in the cavern as it suddenly shifted and settled. Ooh, wow, it's dark here. Nothing I can light up here? That's annoying. Don't.
Where did the Baron go? Who cares?
Barrel?
Left us with a wine,
Barrel?
left us a lifetime.
Where's PewDiePie?
At least until tomorrow.
Beer? Workbench? Wine? Barrel. Barrel. There's seriously no lights I can turn on over here? That's ridiculous. You just want me to have to burn through all my oil? I don't see an enemy. Oh, okay. So that was one of those 4 chemicals we needed, I think. What is this, like a torture room? Oh, green. Tinderbox, cool. Red. Aha. The cow. How dare you? Oh. Oh no, not a barrel falling on my head and knocking me out. That's rude. And a little unfortunate. Alright, I'm awake. Let's get that taken out. You stupid barrel. Fuck you. So can I, like, jump up here and climb out? Push. How come that turned off? That rock moves. Alright, can I... What a nicely positioned barrel, huh? Hey! Is there another thing I can turn on over here? I don't like the dark either, but frankly, you're being a little bit of a wimp right now, Daniel. Just saying. What do you mean there's not a secret passage on the floor that I can escape from? Oh, do I just have to unblock the stuff right here? All that time looking, and all I had to do was just open the main door. Come on. Move. Move. All right, there we go. Not sure if you took chemistry classes in secondary school, but those would be mighty useful right now. I did take a chemistry class in high school. I want to say 10th grade. So I probably would have been 16, 10 years ago. 10 whole years ago. But I probably don't remember much of it. Actually, I took chemistry in college too. It was a required class. I took it my very first semester of college. So that would have been 2015. So my most recent chemistry was almost 8 years ago. Yikes. Needless to say, I'm not exactly a chemist. Leo right now, demon. I'm Leo Lovelace. Fear me. Alright, so I've been in there. I've been in there. So there was one down there, and there's something over here. Well, excuse me. I'll just avoid that for now. What do we got over here? There's a door there, there's a door here. Let's go in this one. It's locked. This one? It still shocks me. How do you do that? I wish I could. Honestly, I think it was just when I was younger, I listened to so much metalcore. I still do. But like I hear them screaming so much that I just kind of tried mimicking it, and then at some point I could kind of do the low ones. The best way that I could say if you haven't, or if you were interested in doing it, at least the low, like I can't do the high ones. And I think part of it too is just I have a deeper voice, so it's easier for me to just push it lower. But like I kind of think of it as a Batman voice, and then you just push it out more aggressively, if that makes sense. Like, you know, Batman is like, I'm Batman. Oh yeah, I'm Batman. And if you push it out more aggressively, then it's kind of like a scream. So it's just, I'm Batman. Oh, I'm Batman. Kind of like that, I guess. I don't know. It probably doesn't make sense, but I just kind of think of it as Batman, but you push it out more aggressively. The higher ones I don't understand though. Like, I know I don't do them right because it just rips at my throat. But I really respect the people who can do the really high ones. I couldn't open it because somebody put a damn barrel in front of the door. Get that out of the way. With my voice, I can make myself sound like a man, so I can probably figure it out. There you go. I mean, if you were really interested, you could use that as a starting point. There are some really good female, like, metal screaming vocalists too, though. Like, there's a band called Spirit Box. I think the vocalist's name is Courtney. She's pretty good. And then there's another group called, like, Eyes Conquer Divide, actually. I think they have two vocalists. They're both girls. One screams and one sings, maybe? They're pretty good. Okay, so we're at 3 things, right? Cuprite, calamine, and orpimens? I'll probably try it later. Good luck if you do try. And if you wanted examples of, you know, you could look up like Spirit Box, Conquer Divide. Just listen to what they sound like. And then try and copy what they sound like, I guess. Without hurting your voice, of course. I think mimicry is just a very common way to start. Oi! Oh, that's a health potion. Nice. A few cuts and bruises. Nah, we okay. Or just come back to this stream. That's also a starting point. I mean, I'm not great. You know, I can do like a little bit. But I don't think I'm even doing it like 100%. Now, I think part of that too is because I'm sitting down. If I was standing up, like, it's easier to use more of your lungs and just your full voice capacity if you're not sitting down. That actually reminds me that there is a metal vocalist who he like broke his knee or his leg or something like in the first week of tour, and rather than canceling the next 5 to 6 weeks of tour, he just decided to do the rest of it like in a cast sitting in a chair the whole set. I'm like, how? Honestly, that's incredibly impressive. How do you sit down and scream and sing for like an hour and a half long set? I cannot wrap my head around that. Like, you need to be standing to get more use out of your voice. Dang, bro, that's crazy. I completely agree, Jenny.
What's happening? Oh, feels like my chest is going to burst. My God, Wilhelm, do something!
Wilhelm, do something.
Except we're not getting out of here.
You don't know that.
You say that?
There's no oil left in my lantern.
Alexander, you piece of shit! Let us out of here!
Alexander, you piece of shit. Oh, that was in a different note I picked up earlier, right? Something about how he had a problem with the wine and then a problem with these people. So maybe he did offer them the wine and it was poisoned, and then he killed everybody who was down here. Wilhelm's last words. Ooh. My name is Wilhelm, House of Garrick. Garrich, these are my final words, my confession and my testament. 2 years ago, I was summoned to the Castle Brennenburg. As most of the aristocracy, I was curious about what this supposed Knight of the Order could want from me and accepted the invitation. The Baron was friendly and offered me a proposition. It dawned on me that the nature of the contract was sordid and that the reason I was chosen was because of the follies of my past and not the honors I've been rewarded with during my time as a soldier. I was to kidnap healthy humans upon his slightest whim, and do so without asking questions. In return, he would attest to my character at the royal court, advancing my position within noble society. I would like to claim that I struggled with my decision, but it came swiftly and I accepted wholeheartedly. Wilhelm, that doesn't sound good. Ever since that day, I've brought men, women, and children to Brennenburg. I can't remember the numbers, but there were many, perhaps even 100, none of whom were ever seen or heard from again. Tonight, the Baron invited me and my men down to the wine cellar to celebrate our work. I had my suspicions as we descended the stairs, but he insisted and joined us in a toast. The wine tasted fine, and my men drank without restraint. So begins the punishment for our sins. The Baron has locked us up and returned upstairs. Forgive me for what I've done. I was weak and fell into his diabolic ways. My men are screaming. Their skin has been pierced by their own tangled bones. I feel my insides revolt against their God-given nature. Blood has begun to pour from my eyes, and I can no longer... Dun dun dun. Doesn't sound like a good way to go. Nothing in there. Alright, well what is good is that we have all 4 of the chemicals now. So I think we can go back to that other place and make the solution or whatever. And maybe that's what we burn the fleshy stuff with. Alright, peace out, bitches. See ya. Wouldn't wanna be ya. I'd worry more about my sanity than my health. There can be no body without the mind. That's true. That is true. Good point, Master. All crazy. It is a bit dark, ain't it? Literally and figuratively. You gonna get hurt again? Ow. Come on, bro. Alright, go back in here. Make that, that chemical. We zoom in. Stop screaming and being so dramatic. What are you shaking about? Cuprite. Boom. Calamite. Boom. Orpamine. Boom. Relax. Aqua Regis. Boom. And then put the pot over here. Do I have to, like, turn each of these? Oh, there's my pot. Need to turn on the burner. Ah, okay. There we go. Alchemist Leo over here. I was Walter White's assistant in another life. Ah, yes. Acid green. Oh, pot of acid. It was acid. What did I say? Okay. So now we have our pot of acid. Why did the stairway collapse? How do you expect me to get back up now? Don't tell me I have to go in here. Find a way to climb back up. Mayhaps you would like to just bring something over here and then jump off of it. Like this chair. Just throw that over here. These boxes? Why not? Just gonna throw a shit ton of stuff over here that I can jump off. Puzzle solver Leo is on the case again. Oh, you're gonna get hurt again, huh? Daniel, you wimp. Get that gust of wind out of here. Alright, so now what? To the refinery. Is this the refinery? Or was the other one the refinery? What's the one over here? Why not? So I can do it for this one, but not the other one? Alright, let's go to the refinery. And now it's time for my snack. Have these fruit snacks. Snack break, everybody. Replenish those nutrients. Wow, 2 peach ones to start. I hate the peach ones. Skip. That's dark. Alright, we'll just chill here and recover our sanity and have some fruit snacks. Congrats, Daniel. It's snack time. Get some snacks in. The first food I've eaten all day. And it's 6:30 at night. Not very responsible adulting of me. Maybe around like 7:30ish. Like an hour, I'll order some pizza or something. And then I'll play until it gets here. Perhaps. We'll see how hungry I am. Alright, we had snack break. Now, hydration break. Okay, we have been replenished of our nutrients and of our liquids, which means, what does it mean? It means it's probably time to continue our descent into the darkness. Ah, start with another flashback.
It sure is dark in here.
Yours telling me.
And there's a good reason for it. But you can light the lamp.
Sure, I'll light it.
if you wish.
What's the reason for the darkness, that is?
Stay close. Be careful not to stray.
What's the reason? Why is it so
Just
dark?
tell me already. What's the reason?
It's important that you keep going straight and make sure not to stray.
What do you mean be careful when there's enemies nearby? Ah, hello. I'd rather you just kind of let me do my thing. Yeah, we can't starve Leo now. No, yes, we wouldn't want me to starve. I agree. Alright, I'll light this so I have a little safe spot to come back to. Alright, let's recover my sanity. Is there like a map? Of course I press M thinking maps, but now it's M for memento, which I already knew. Alright, hopefully we are nice and sane now. Sane in the membrane. So, let's head on out. Don't mind me, enemies. I'm just doing a little exploring. I don't like that it sounds like it's behind me. Will you relax, Daniel? I'm trying my best.
Getting closer somehow.
Ooh, nice. Running out of the... Man, I only have one tinderbox left. I thought I was going to be good about them. How come I haven't found any in so long? Health.
2nd of June, 1839. It's been more than a month since my last entry. After the event inside the underground chamber in Algeria, Professor Herbert insisted I return to England. He said he didn't want to risk forfeiting the entire expedition lest I took a turn for the worse. An excessive decision, in retrospect. But I'm glad it turned out that way. I found my journal this morning in the haphazard collection of things brought home from Africa. Next to it lay the broken stone orb wrapped in cloth. I tried to assemble it, but couldn't. The pieces wouldn't fit together, as if they weren't from the same object. Could I have imagined it all? Was there ever a complete orb?
I don't know. Was there? Ah, tinderbox. Nice. Ooh. Can I, like, crawl through here? Nice. Alright, well, before we go through there, we need to check this room. Ah, see, there we go. That's why we always check. Tinderbox. These are nice chairs. How about in here? What do you mean it's dangerously low? I have my freaking lantern on.
June 1839. I feel the need to continue this journal, even though it was intended for my journey to Africa. This must be something very important. I just know it. I've taken it upon myself to piece the orb back together, but it's been more difficult than one might think. The pieces are behaving strangely. They seem to change color, shape, and texture, but ever so slightly. Yesterday, I took careful measurements and notated any significant markings. Today, I confirmed my suspicions. They were changing. I was terrified and rushed off to see the finest geologist in London, Sir William Smith. I approached the subject with care and we discussed how rocks change form. He told me about the nature of glass, how it eventually collapses on itself, like ice slowly melting over the course of centuries. Smith eased my mind a bit, but I can't escape the feeling that these shards have otherworldly properties.
Well, just stop going insane. Have you ever thought about that, Daniel? Let's pick up this tinderbox. Relax. You'll be okay. You will be okay. Go that way. Yep. You're good. You're good, bro. We're just gonna go through here. See, there's light. There's light right here! There's light! Get up. Get up. Dot, dot, dot. Look. See that? Yeah. You're okay. Alright, let's just stand here for a minute. Daniel needs some time to recover. I don't know what's wrong with my lantern. That doesn't count as light, I guess. How's it hanging? You all scared of the dark like Daniel? Head is still pounding and hands are still shaking. Is that like the default? Can it not get higher than that? Daniel's just a wuss. You know, if there were crazy monsters around, I'd be a little bit more of a wuss too. But I think, you know, when he has his lantern out and he's still kind of freaking out, I'm like, really? Really, Daniel? I definitely don't like the dark. I would for sure prefer to avoid it. And that is totally reasonable, Master. I mean, I wouldn't say it, like, I don't want to be in the pitch dark, you know? Like, I don't want to walk down a dark street in the city at night. Type of thing. But if I'm, like, in my room, I don't need a nightlight, you know? Not that there's anything wrong if people need it. I used one a lot when I was a kid, but at some point I was like, I can't really sleep with the light. I like there to be a little bit of sound, but I prefer it to be dark. At least for sleeping. I only have a nightlight so I can keep an eye on my dog. He's an old guy, so just in case. That definitely makes sense, Jenny, yeah. Sometimes he has nightmares, so I just use it to keep an eye on him. That's nice, too. It's considerate. I don't think our dog has nightmares, luckily. I Every once in a while, she'll like yip in the middle of her sleep, which I think is kind of cute. But I'm assuming that's like normal dreams and not nightmares. If it is nightmares and I've been thinking that's cute every time she has one, I'll feel really bad. Like little soft like yips. I just imagine she's like chasing a squirrel in her sleep or something. Will you stop screaming and being so dramatic? Let's head on down. Woo! What now, Daniel? There's plenty of light. The cellar archives. All right. He crashed through the surface. The dark Atlantic water smothered him as he struggled to make sense of the situation. That sounds scary. Why y'all screaming? Oh, come on. Nani? Why am I in water now? Ah, this is the area where that thing was coming after me. This is the part that I remember. I'm just gonna sit right next to me so I can't go anywhere. So if I remember correctly, you like have to get through this area without being in the water for too long, or else that thing will like attack you. And then I want to say there's like some big thing that happens at the end of this area. There's like an enemy or two that's chasing you around the room while you're trying to avoid them and activate some levers or something like that. He needs to man up, bro. I had another joke I was gonna say, but it's a little too unhinged. Oh man. Alright, oh, restart required, never mind. I was just gonna try turning the brightness up just to see if that would help. Because like it definitely looks dark on your screen. But I guess maybe there can't be much to be done about that. Oh boy, he's right next to me. Yeah, just get out of here. Mind your own business. Got a lever here. Is this like a timed thing? Like, do I have to activate that and then go really fast? Like Sonic speed to get to the end before it closes, like a gate? I feel like that's what happens. Alright, let's see. Boom. Boom. Leave me alone. Don't mind me. Bow, bow, bow. Bow. Look at that. I was right. So unfortunately, because I kind of remembered that, I didn't bother checking the other rooms, and now I don't know if I can get back. I don't think I can. Can you not just camp me? I'm just trying to live my life here. You're being a little bit of a bitch. Relax. What the hell? Are they like eating each other under there? What is this? An arm? Go eat that. Yeah, see that? Yeah, go over there. Don't mind me. I'm gonna just zoom over here. Zoom. Whoa, 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 whoa. Damn. Okay, you see this arm, buddy? You see this? Hey, buddy. I have a treat for you. Just go all the way over there. Yeah. Just head on over. Go. Go eat it. Go eat it. Yeah, okay. You're busy. Come on. Go faster, Daniel. Damn, go faster. Go, go, go. Close it. Fuck. Hollow needle. Chill. Whew. Yeah, so I think I skipped some stuff there, unfortunately. Because I got one track minded on, oh, I kind of remember this. I have to run really fast to the end. And then I didn't consider, like, oh yeah, I should probably check the rooms before I do that. Well. It is what it is, I suppose. Let us continue. Let's not, like, attack me. Okay. I understand that you, like, want to eat me or something, but... frankly... a little disrespectful. Back up. Meow. Why are you, like, pulsing on the wall like that? Ooh. He felt himself hoisted out of the ocean. The lacquered hull of SS Hortensia glittered in the soothing warm yellow light of a setting sun. He turned his head to the calm ocean reaching towards the coast of Portugal and thought, is this another dream? I read that one fast enough. Nice music. Nice creepy, like, baby head thing. Why? Why? What is it telling me I can grab? Nothing? Why you look like that? This guy's seen some stuff. Why he built like that? For real? For real. Ayo, sus AF, but okay. What was the sus thing? What was it, Jenny? What did I do? Oh, the whole body in there. Night. Okay. I thought I, like, said something without realizing it. It's like, damn. I'm just, like, unintentionally sus. So I came from there. Alright, so it looks like I could go up the stairs, and there's 2 doors. I could go down that hall. And there's this door. Which goes... so that goes to storage. So technically I don't really have an objective right now, right? So I can just choose where I want to go next. Alright, let's see what the options are. There's storage. Guest room. Study.
You have an ascending room. Will it take us to the inner sanctum?
It will definitely take care of the vertical part of our journey. So, you have ridden an elevator before?
Yes, the Colosseum at Regent's Park has one. It takes you to the gallery where you can view the panorama.
Good. This ride might be a little longer. And in the other
Ooh,
direction.
an elevator down. Spooky. Okay. Oh, I got some red. That's like a path. What's this? The machine room? There's a lot of different rooms here. And what's this? It's not working. Find a way to start the engine. Well, that sounds like something that would be in the machine room. So how about we go there? Ah, okay. Sure. Find the key. So to activate that, we have to go in the machine room. To get in there, we have to have a key. Okay. So let's just go to the closest thing to us. And that would be the study. I don't think I got past this part. So when I played in the past, I remembered that water area, but I don't think I ever did that elevator. So I must have stopped at some point over these next couple rooms. Tinderbox, cool. A chest. Another tinderbox, very nice. Like a statue or something right there. Will you relax again, Daniel? Jeez. Sanity drops way too quick for a fully grown adult. A letter regarding the discovery of an orb. To my most trusted student and friend, Johann Weyer. Weyer? The most remarkable thing happened as I was traveling through the Prussian woods this summer. I finally found one of the orbs I've been looking for the last 20-odd years. It is as inexplicable as the Heliodrammus described it in the Hortus Conclusus. What are these Latin words? What do I look like? I'm from freaking 1200? It was told about an underground Mithraic temple crown. My God, like this reading comprehension level is too high. Crowned with the unearthly artifact, the orb was big enough to fill my cupped hands, and the texture was smooth and jagged. Its color washed while rich. Contrast is not enough to describe its nature. It was an impossibility. An artificial paradox captured within stone. I was staying in a nearby village called Allstadt, investigating one of the antiquated trails, when I finally found the cavern. I went inside, and suddenly I could verify the truth of these enigmatic artifacts. They were real. Oh, this is a long letter. As you can understand, this is the most important discovery of my life, but it has also become my greatest fear. As I entered the underground chamber, I could feel that I was trespassing. Because of my curiosity, I did my best to fight these instincts and fetch the orb from its place. Gonna have like an Indiana Jones type situation here. I scrambled out of the chamber and into the woods. I could sense something was following me, and it bayed loudly as it closed in. The beast, this guardian of the orb, was relentless in its pursuit. I made my way to a nearby ravine where I stumbled upon some men fishing in the lake. I tried to warn them as I passed, but unfortunately they remained as I continued my escape. When I heard their cry of pain echo through the valley, I felt such a tremendous sigh of relief, thinking I would be spared. Suddenly, a blue shimmering light engulfed me, and the colors of the forest were washed away before my eyes. I kept running through the bleak surroundings. The trees had turned charcoal black with leaves of cinder, the ground covered in murky water. I pressed on through the drenched land as the glowing ember gave way to the rising wind and rained on me. I could hear pleading screams in the distance, and I joined in as pain and fear overtook me. I fell to the ground, gasping for air. Hello, YouTuber. Welcome to the stream. This certainly must sound strange, but I had been carried miles away from the Alps, across the Alps to a grassy field outside Genoa. The Guardian had taken the orb from me, but still until this day I fear its return. Sometimes I lay awake at night, listening for the howling cry I heard in the forest. It has been nearly a decade since that day, and I still haven't been able to write about the incident. The last time we spoke, you told me about your interest and ongoing research into the mythic orbs, and I realized I owed you the truth about my visit to Allstat. Your friend and mentor, Heinrich Cornelius Agrippa. I feel like that name came up before. Seems like people in the past like to use bigger words. It does seem like that, doesn't it, Master? Language is more simple now. Lots of abbreviations and shorthand versions of things. That's a lot of blood on the table.
Let's see what you have to offer.
A lot of taxidermy stuff here going on. Are you anime? How are you anime?
What a mess.
I
should have sharpened the saw.
Yeah, I guess, but he's a VTuber. Exactly.
It's definitely
So
there.
YouTuber, I'm a VTuber, which stands for virtual YouTuber. So it's somebody who streams using a model, where the model, it essentially syncs to you, so it moves around how you do. You know, it blinks when you do, its mouth opens when you do. So it's just another way to stream essentially, but it's for people who like, I guess, you know, anime culture, creating content as a character. So I am Leo Lovelace. I'm a scientist from the future. And I came back to the past to prevent something bad from happening to VTubers in the future. Wait, I came in the store. Okay. Instead of showing face, they have an online persona, I guess you could say. Yep. That's a nice, concise way to put it. Wow, we have this technology right now. We do. Ah, a lot of bones. Hello. January 9th, 1658, long time ago. Further disappointment. The antiquarian's latest findings yielded nothing. I'm still unable to grasp the inner workings of life and its relation to the power I sense within it. I shall pursue more books on the subject, but I suspect it will be in vain. Since no research has been made in my particular interest, I must attempt to fill that void myself. Clearly humans emanate more of the energy I seek, but I hope animals will suffice as they would provide less of a hassle to acquire. So maybe that human experimentation that was going on, he started here with animals, and when that didn't pan out, then he switched to the humans, and that's when he was having that guy, like, kidnap people. This is like a dead end. Find another way around the rubble in the study. Oh, boy. So I have to go around that. Can I break that window? Oh, some oil. Hell yeah. Alright, so I think I remember mentioning that I did some outdoor section before, so I must have done this section, but I still didn't progress past this to get to the elevator. So we're basically coming up on where everything will be completely new. Is this like another memory? When will it be my turn? Have I not shown restraint? My patience spans centuries. From where I came, mankind has not even wasted a breath, yet I bow to you. I've done so much for you, and I've gained nothing in return. Agrippa, I trusted you. It was I who, in all fairness, should have entered that gate. Oh, so we have some, like, sci-fi shit going on? Hmm. Elevator renovation plans. Damn, all crazy. Certainly seems like it. Flow cycle rod. Okay. Elevator instructions. If the elevator breaks down, make sure to use the steam engine to build up pressure before channeling it into the machinery. Adjust the levers to get the right amount of pressure inside the chamber. It should be up 8 and down 8. Make sure the flow is set according to the following chart. Trinity steam set functions, 4-phase amplitude, complete steam flow cycle. Note that the machine will not check proper configuration until all rods are inserted. Alright, so I have one of the rods now, so I guess there were 3 doors, so each one must have one piece, and then we'll have to come back to fix it. More tinder boxes, very nice. All right. Ah, more oil. Having you do some real science here gets complicated. Well, I am a scientist, master, so hopefully I'm able to make do and figure it out. Ah, hello, Mr. Owl. Alright, so let's leave this area. Ooh. Alright, give me 1 sec. Need another hydration break. Everybody else, make sure you hydration break as well. I don't need anybody passing out from lack of hydration during my stream. Only I can do that. I already am. Good to hear, Jenny. Good to hear. Nar. Nar. No. We have to protect you, remember, Leo? I'm glad that I'm being protected. I have my vanguard to make sure that I don't pass out or forget to eat or forget to drink. All right. LOL, for real. For real. Tried to fit the pieces together, but like the sand dunes, they shifted when you weren't looking. What? Alright, off to the guest room. Since it's just a guest room, I imagine this area must be smaller.
Journal is gone. What would they want with my journal?
What would they want with my journal? Somebody really ransacked this place. Well, they didn't take the healing item.
2nd of July,
Ah, another diary.
I received a letter today from the Algerian governor's office disclosing the fate of Herbert's expedition. About a week after my departure, Abdullah, one of the men traveling with us, returned from the desert. He was badly injured, as if maimed by a lion. The man rambled deliriously about the expedition being attacked by something horrible. The French quickly dispatched a search party to look for the expedition. After searching for days, they found the camp abandoned without any trace of Herbert or his men. Tomorrow, I'll retrieve the things they recovered from Herbert's tent at the customs house. I don't know what to make of it, but I'm worried for him.
Okay. I assume this store is probably going to be locked. Stuck due to a broken lock. Find another way to open the closet door in the guest rooms. There must be something in there. Alright, well, before we try figuring that out, let's check over here. Tinderbox. Oh, a crowbar. Well, I'm sure we can open the door with that.
3rd of July,
Another diary.
1839. Today I picked up Herbert's things at the customs house. I dug through the trove of documents he had carried and found a log detailing the expedition. The nature of this text ranged from quick notes to colourful accounts of transpired events. I skimmed the pages, trying to figure out what might have happened. May 17th, the day I was trapped inside the orb chamber, Herbert dryly states, "Recovered Daniel after 1 hour of entrapment." This confused me greatly. I was suffocating within minutes. How could I have lasted an hour? I continued reading the peculiar text. Herbert states his facts without judgment or passion, but suddenly I could read frustration into his text. He pushed his men to investigate the underground tomb, an effort which seems to have strained the minds of his men. Madness spread through the ranks, and Herbert had to take some extreme measures to continue. He finally visits the chamber himself, where he retrieves the orb to the surface. His account confuses me greatly. If he has the orb, what are those pieces in my drawing room?
The mystery grows. I think we already checked those.
Daniel?
What?
Still having nightmares, I see.
Yes, I can't shake them. They
Maybe
come
the nightmare is
every
because
night.
you just walked into my room in the middle of the night while I was trying to sleep.
You'll see.
Well, now we got a good stash of these tinder boxes. Alright, let's use the crowbar on this. That broke. Can't use it anymore.
The key. Please, let it be here.
The key? The key to get into the engine room? Where could it be hiding? Wow, that didn't take very long.
Thank God, there it is. I guess it is a good place to hide it then.
Machine room key. Cool. It just seemed too obvious to have it be behind a painting, you know, like...
4th of July,
Part 3.
1839. It's done. The orb is assembled. I was awakened by an exhausting nightmare. Shaking and sweating, I retired to the drawing room with a cup of tea. The relic pieces lay spread across the table as I'd left them, but somehow I knew how it was supposed to be. I fetched the tar, which I had prepared to fix the pieces together, and without fault I joined them, producing the orb I remembered so clearly. The tar proved unnecessary. It was pushed out from the joining pieces as they merged on their own, with no adhesive. The ancient stone relic now rests on my table. Its immaculate surface and perfect shape could have been molded by a factory. This is all too strange.
Too strange. All right. Why? What was that scary music? Hey! Somebody in here? I'm not. Don't mind me. I'm Jay chillin'. I'm taking a nap. Alright, I think they're gone. I fooled them. Nap time. It's my favorite time of day, Jenny. Professor Taylor was the second death caused by his damned curiosity. Nice, another profile picture. You screenshotted it fast enough? Alright, so we have the machine room key, we have that other thing. So let's check this area. And then go to the machine room. I figure maybe the machine room, like one of the items is already there. And then the other one is here. I feel like we're going to need something here. 9 different kings from Europe have an orb in their hands. Yes, nice. Nice, Jenny. A new one to add to the collection. This area doesn't seem familiar. I might not have done this one before. The darkness feels strange and unnatural. I already found the key. Why didn't that get crossed off? I guess let's go in this door. Nice. Tinderboxes. Oh, drill part. There we go. Oi. Who do you think you are? I don't exactly want to go insane because you won't move. Alright, he's gone. I'm back. Welcome back, Kirby. Came back at a good time. I'm hiding from an enemy. Alright, well, I don't exactly want to go into this nice darkness, but I don't really have a choice, do I? The rubble is hindering further passage. Find a way to get through. How do you want me to do that? Think I can just magically solve every problem I have? Huh? Somebody got crushed under that boulder? That's unfortunate. Oh, there's a hole up there. Can cross over from up there somehow. But this is also blocked. Stop crying. You'll freak me out. Doesn't make me want to go in that room. But I have to. Don't be a wimp, Leo. Open it. There's nobody. Just as expected. It's all in my head. Oh, another drill part. Need to find all the parts. Ah, I see. So there's going to be multiple parts down here. I hate flies, okay? When I was talking about bugs earlier that I don't like, I forgot flies. I hate them. Stop. You're being a baby. Oh. I hate mosquitoes. You and me both, Kirby. And Jenny. There are no fans of mosquitoes in this chat. That's for sure. So there's no drill part in this area? Oh. Good thing I checked. For real, I'm allergic, so that's great. I mean, that's a very good reason to not like mosquitoes. Alexander, I have prepared the explosives you needed for clearing the flood drain. I can't stress enough how important it is that the mixture is handled with care. Please try to tell your featherbrained servants this before you go ahead with your plans. The liquids are not by themselves explosive and should be kept separated to avoid further mishaps. I have arranged 2 large vats in the next room for the ingredients. All you need to do is mix the liquids and you're ready to go. Well, there were 2 different things that I tried opening, but it said the valve was rusted shut. Oh, maybe that's what I need the drill for. Then I can drill into them. But I still don't have all the parts I need. Oh, I do. Okay. So can I, like, drill... into that? Nice. Of course. Like this. Haha. My partially filled pot. How about I fill it over here? Fill that boy up. Not like that. You know what I mean. Explosive. Where did I need to go with that? The rubble from the... Oh, that was over here. Alright, let's make this go boom. Tick tock, tick tock. Hello? Do I have to, like, set it off?
Why are you doing this? Get away from me!
Food storage? I hope they weren't being used as food. Hello, piggies. Thought I saw something and I was right. Alright, how long is this freaking ghost crying gonna follow me around? Oh my fuck! Jesus, that scared me. Ah. Well, it took about 2.5 hours to get to the first time I got jump scared. I mean, that's not too bad. I'm just gonna wait here for a minute. Let my heart rate drop a little bit. Boy, oh boy. Whew. I was surprised that you were streaming. It's I don't think it's too bad, Cammy, just because I started like at 4:30 today instead of the usual 2 o'clock, so since it was such a later start, I don't feel as bad still being on at 7:20. I think the elevator, if I can get that working, would probably be a good point to stop, because by the time I get there, that seems like a good point to order some food and then have dinner and whatnot, since I haven't eaten anything today, other than that pack of fruit snacks. Hello, though, Cammy. Welcome back to the stream. Hopefully your company and cookies went well. I was wondering what would finally scare you. Yeah, I think it's partly because I had played this first section enough that I either knew stuff wouldn't happen or that one thing that I thought was going to happen didn't happen. But this, I've never been to this part, so that that thing definitely surprised me. You need to eat. I definitely do need to eat. I'm getting a stomachache from hunger. I mean, it has probably been... You know, I didn't even have dinner yesterday, actually. I had ice cream for dinner. Now that I think about it. What did I have for lunch yesterday? Oh, I had some leftover pasta for lunch. There we go. So my last real meal was yesterday for lunch. Both went well. I'm glad to hear it. I have 3 cookies left. Seems like a good haul. Well, seems like a good haul for everybody else. It's nice that you still have 3 left. Stop doing this to yourself. I can't help it. Sometimes I just forget. Did you go through a breakup? I can't say I did, Cammy, no. Why are you eating ice cream? It's just one of my favorite snacks. Generally, at night, I have 3 main snack options. Ice cream, popcorn, and like spicy chips. And I have each one depending on what I'm doing. If I'm watching anime or something, I have popcorn. If I'm like on Discord with some of my friends and we're playing games together, I have spicy chips. And if I'm not watching anime and I'm not playing something with my friends, then I have a bowl of ice cream. And that's generally my, like, 98% of the time, that's how I end up picking which one I have. Me too, not gonna lie, I be forgetting, I just be starving. It's a mood, Jenny, it's a mood. It's funny because when I go in the office, I actually have all 3 meals. I have breakfast, I have lunch, and then I have dinner when I come home. But on the days I don't go in the office, you know, I don't have breakfast ever, basically, when I'm at home. So that only leaves lunch and dinner. And then sometimes I forget to have lunch, so I just have a big dinner. And sometimes I have lunch, and then I forget to have dinner, and then it's like 9 o'clock. I'm like, shit, well, I don't want to have a dinner now. So then I just have ice cream. I'm too lazy to make some food. That's also a good point, Kirby. If it's not something I can make quick, like grilled cheese or a peanut butter sandwich, or like mac and cheese or something, like that's fine. But if it takes longer than those things, then I start getting like, you know, I could just do something easier. I've had dinner at 11 p.m. before. I mean, it's probably fine to eat late as long as you don't go to bed right after. Because they just say you shouldn't go to bed like within an hour of eating or something. Because then it's harder for your digestion. I made some spaghetti and went to bed right after. Damn, you're living life on the wild side. I know if I did that, I would definitely wake up with a stomach ache. I try to not eat an hour before I go to bed. Sometimes I can't help it, but most of the time I try not to. Alright, I think we've probably been hiding here long enough, right? That enemy can't still be around. Right? If I open this door that I closed, and it's standing right there and scares me again, I'm not gonna be happy. And this freaking crazy girl is still crying. You know, you're... Alright, he's not here. He's not down there. What the fuck? What even happened? I opened this door and there was an enemy standing right behind it. Leo got jump scared. You bitch! Didn't we already go through this? Huh? Didn't you learn your lesson last time? You have anywhere else you could just go and hang out other than right behind that door? Are you incapable of opening doors? Am I supposed to leave that open so that he can like walk around and then when he's like over here I can go in there? What the hell? I'm just gonna go this way now. That didn't sound like a fun death. Not that any death is fun, but that sounded extra not fun. What the hell was that? Ow. Well, I don't know what I expected by touching fire right there, actually, but... Okay. In case of a missing rod. If a full set of 3 rods is unavailable, there's 1 rod in the inner studies room, which might work in case the elevator breaks down again. Unless it is absolutely necessary, always use the spare rods in the storage before using a mended one. 4-phase amplitude rod and a Trinity steam rod. Nice. It's a nice big blood trail. Somebody gets squished by that. I don't know. Whatever happened in here was not good. Okay. Ah, there he is. So he actually opened the door. Good for you. You learned how to open a door. I'm proud of you. No, don't come this way. Don't do it. No, I don't have time to mess with you. I have, like, nowhere to hide. What? All I have is this door. Like, I could hide in that corner, but I'm just gonna go insane. This guy just has a freaking grudge against me for some reason. Jump scared me 3 times. I open the door, he's right there. I close the door and leave. I come back, he like bangs on the door like a fucking madman as soon as I come near it. Cool. Jerk, asshole. Why did you bother? So then I left and came back again, and I opened it. Oh, he's still there. Okay. Cool. And then he decides to leave this time and just block me in here where I can't even go anywhere. This guy's a jerk. What are the odds he's standing outside this door just to fuck me over? Okay. Someone's angry. I wouldn't say I'm angry. I'm a little bitter at his very disrespectful treatment of me. I don't want to bother, you know? I'm just trying to explore, find some stuff. I'm not trying to fight or anything crazy. Just don't be behind this door again, please. Is there anything even in here that made it worth my waiting all this time to come in? A tinderbox? Okay, that's something. Another tinderbox? Another tinderbox. A carpet. Needed one of those. Some barrels. Cool. Basically nothing important. Are you right around the corner right now? Uh-huh. Don't. Just don't. Trust me, it's not worth your time. It's not worth my time. We don't need to play this game. Okay? No, we don't need to do this. No. What do you have against me? Did I, like, piss on your grave in a previous life or something? I don't... Yeah, just leave. Good job. I'm so proud of you. I still hear him. He's still right around the corner. You little shit. You know what? Fuck it. Whew. Seems like Daniel has his work cut out for him. Luckily, you're in control. Daniel would have been screwed if it weren't for my quick thinking. You know what I mean? All right. So we've done all 3 rooms. What the hell happened here? Why is it blood instead of water?
Forget your bag, Daniel.
I won't, Herbert.
What that? Where'd this guy come from?
All in the desert. As it happens, it's imperative to your survival.
But it looks
There was not another person here before.
Shade will hurt much less than dying.
You should
I
probably go
assure
to a doctor. Ah, what the fuck hit me? What is this? Disgusting. Okay. Well. So now I can go to the machine room. For real, if Leo was in control of him, Dan would have died along... What? Oh, if he wasn't in control. I assume you mean if I wasn't in control. Because I'm on a 0 death run right now. Okay. I was gonna say, damn, you turning against me, Jenny? What did I do?
5th of July, 1839.
Haunted.
Today, I went to the university looking for answers. I was able to sneak into Herbert's office and pick up an address book along with some relevant textbooks. Professor Taylor at the Faculty of History was very helpful, and I managed to approach the subject of the orbs. The most interesting aspect was the prevalent trace they had left in our culture. The mythic orbs may, in fact, have inspired the globus cruciger, which so many royal regalia holds to this day. In ancient times, the orbs were held by priests as a symbol of the sun and its power. As I was leaving, I overheard a disturbing conversation. Sir William Smith, the geologist, was killed last night. Less than a fortnight had passed since I'd asked for his expertise. I know it's silly, but I can't help feeling responsible somehow.
Curiosity killed the cat, right? It said up 8 and down 8, right? So that's 8. Haha. Got no oil. Well, I have no oil reserves left, so I'm gonna have to avoid using my lantern for now. Nice. Note that there are only 2 spare rods left in the storage for the elevator machinery. Make sure to only discard the ones which are badly damaged and keep the others in the inner study rooms in case all 3 would crack again.
14th of July, 1839. I've read every book I can find on the subject. While rich in legend and hearsay, my knowledge is lack for the insight I crave. I've sent letters to many in Herbert's address book and received answers of varying importance. Today, I got one which differed greatly from the others. From a baron in Prussia. He said nothing about the quaint stories of priests in underground temples. He didn't even mention them. He simply wrote, "I know. I can protect you. Come to Brennenburg Castle. Signed, Alexander. What am I to make of this? Protect me from what? Is someone after me? I looked up Brennenburg and traced it to the Prussian woods near the Baltic Sea. While being the least informative letter I've received, it causes me greatest distress and interest. As I write, my thoughts are drawn to my nightmares in which a most disturbing sound calls to me. A sound defying description. A voice from the void. The last few weeks have been awful, with so many sleepless nights dreading a repeat of those horrid dreams. Tomorrow, I shall visit my physician, Dr. Tate, in hope that he can provide me with sedatives to help me sleep.
Okay. Ooh, a mysterious message here. In a different language. Deep L, what do you have for me? Let's find out. Good evening. Nice. Konbanwa. I think that's good evening, right? Konbanwa. Good evening, Kirby. Says good evening. Ooh, can you read Japanese, Jenny? Or did you also just throw it in Deep L? Did I actually just put them in the right spot on the first try? I'm impressed. So, the rods are in place. The other thing I turned on. So am I all set? Can I do the elevator now? Or is there something else down here I have to do?
July 1839. How has this...
Oh boy, this seems like it's gonna be an intense one.
Dead.
I just opened Google Translate. Nice, nice.
Down the middle, their skin flayed as if boiled. I feel like I'm falling into myself. What's happening? Sir William Smith, Professor Taylor, now Dr. Tate. Is it following me? How can it not be? It's the damn thing I brought from Africa. Something is after me. I have no choice but to trust the Baron. He better know what he claims. If he is wrong, I suspect he'll regret it as well.
All right. So this room is a little dark. It's a little spooky, if I'm being honest. Perhaps I don't particularly want to walk down there, but you know what, Daniel? I have news for you. You're a big boy, okay? A big boy. And what do big boys do? They put on their big boy pants, they open their lantern, if they need to, and they walk into that dark room to figure out if there's anything that I still need to get before I leave it. Right? So you do that, Daniel. What is this? Missing cogwheels? Like that? Alright, one down. So I'm pretty sure I saw a cogwheel in a different room that I was in earlier, so I guess I'm gonna have to backtrack and find those. Sure hope an enemy didn't just suddenly appear in here. Oh, here's one. Mood. We're in agreement then on what Daniel's course of action needs to be. Alright, 2 down, 1 more. So that wasn't the one that I saw in a room. So definitely a previous room has one. Was it in here? It was like on top of something. I think it was like, yeah, laying flat on... Oh, there it is. Let's go, cogwheel. You have no energy, Daniel? You can't run anymore? Thought you were young and strong and spry, full of energy. Alright, activate that. What? What now? What do you mean I can't put this box in there? That's wood. Oh, this barrel will fit. What? What? Are you kidding me? Do I have anything in my inventory? No. Okay. Oh, how about this chunk of coal? More? Necesito más? ¿Necesitas más? Alright, I'll get you some more. Boom. How about that? Is there anything I can light over here? Any more? That one? How long do you think this gameplay will be? I don't think much longer, Kirby. It's almost 8. I think getting to the elevator and then going on it will probably be a good stopping point, because then I need to like get dinner and do all that stuff. Until he fixes the elevator, probably longer knowing. Normally I would say yes, but since I haven't eaten anything and I'm very hungry, I think that probably will be a realistic point for me. Get me out of here. Run, Daniel, run. Run, Forrest, run. Get out of here. Run, Forrest, run. Ow. What the fuck was that? Ow. Leave me alone. Oh, is that a dead end? Ow! Relax! Damn, I'm just passing by. Cut me some slack. Nice and dark. Oh. Professor Taylor. Oh, we already got that message. Run! We descend. There's a lot of exits. This is a big place. Ah. Oh, yes, some more of that. Uh-oh. We're in free fall. I thought I fixed it, Daniel. What are you doing? Can you do anything right? The morning sun flickered between the pine trees as the carriage approached the castle. A faint memory of reflections in the window pane repeated itself, over and over. Ah! Dude, the elevator's not even here. Oh, it was in here, I guess, and then I got thrown out. Huh. Well, ain't that something? Okay. I think that's probably a good spot to end it at then, because I said I would do it after the elevator. Let's be good. You know what? Save and exit. Just do it. I would like to play more. If I had started at 4, that would have been nice, but it got a little delayed, which is unfortunate. If I didn't need to eat something so soon because I'm starving, then I probably would have played for like another half hour to an hour too, but unfortunately my stomach is growling. I'm gonna order food. Actually, do I even need to order? No, you know what? I was gonna order some pizza, but I kind of want to make mac and cheese now. Mac and cheese will be faster. Actually, it might not. Because sometimes the pizza gets to me in like 22 minutes. And mac and cheese, it's like 10 minutes to cook. And then it takes like 5 to 10 minutes to boil the water. And then you have to mix the ingredients. So it might take around the same. Unless it's really busy. Bye, Leo. Have a good night. Enjoy your dinner. Thank you, Jenny. I hope you have a good night as well. And that you enjoy your dinner if you haven't had it yet. Oh, I like that that face or emoji or whatever that is, Kirby. That's cute. Let me think. So, before closing off the stream, gotta do my YouTubeisms. So, I know tomorrow I'm streaming again. YuGiOh Master Duel at 2 o'clock Eastern Time. Hopefully should be good, because I didn't get to play last week, so I'll be 2 weeks removed and get back into it. See if I get screwed by tier limits or not. And then that's the end of that week. That's also the last day of April. So then Monday, we're in May. And we'll see if this Monday, if first day of May, new month, new me, can actually post my schedule early, make my thumbnails early, make all of my shorts for the week early. Wouldn't that be something? We'll see. But if not Monday, then by Tuesday, I'll post my schedule. Should hopefully have 4 more streams next week. Worst case, 3. But ideally 4. But yeah, so definitely we'll be streaming tomorrow with Master Duel. And that'd be a miracle. Yeah, I mean, every week I think I say like, all right, hopefully I'll post it on Monday, and then I don't, because like I said earlier, I have like 1,000 games in between all of my console and PC libraries and whatnot, so it's kind of hard for me to actually make the decision. So if I can make that decision, then by all means, I will post it on Monday. But now I have yet another new game that I've started where I'm trying to balance playing new stuff, continuing stuff I've already started, and then doing stuff like Rhythm or YuGiOh, where it's not like a story game, but it's just like a different thing that I can do each week. Like, I kind of like having it be a story game, a rhythm game, a YuGiOh, and then like one other type of game each week. Because then it's 4 definitely different types of things. It's just, you know, depending what comes out and what I'm in the mood for, it might change. Either way, tomorrow definitely YuGiOh. So if I see you tomorrow, Jenny, cool. If not, I'm sure I'll see you sometime next week. Otherwise, do the usual. Yeah, you definitely won't get bored. Definitely not. Not with how many things I have to do. And then there's other stuff like tier lists that I'd like to do more of, like Pokemon card openings whenever the new sets come out, like gacha stuff, although I might just pre-record those instead of streaming them. We'll see. If you have not liked the video and or subscribed, and you felt so inclined, that would be awesome. I would definitely appreciate it. And I think that's it for the usual YouTubeisms. So, in that case, I definitely need to make myself some food. You like to keep it fresh for us, and I appreciate that. Exactly, Matt. I think it goes both ways, too. Like, it's different every stream of the week for you guys, so there's variety. You know, sometimes you're going to get the funnier stuff like Monster Prom, sometimes it's Rhythm, a story game, YuGiOh. Other, you know, there's a big variety, and I try to be cognizant of it. So yes, it's more interesting. You have different stuff to look forward to throughout the week. But it's also for me, too, because if I just do the same thing all the time, then I would get bored. So I think it keeps it fresh for both of us, for sure. Yeah. YuGiOh is the one thing that I keep bringing back pretty often, and that's like, A, it's easy for me because I like YuGiOh, and it seems like my audience likes YuGiOh. So, yeah. Bye, see you tomorrow, sleep well. Thank you, Jenny. Hope you sleep well as well. And hopefully see you tomorrow. But yeah, so for people who caught the stream, thank you very much for watching and spending your time with me, whether you were active in the chat or just lurking or whatever it was. Either way, very valid, very appreciated. I'm usually a lurker myself when I watch people, so I totally appreciate that and respect that. And the people who do chat, also very cool. It was fun chatting with you as always. Thanks for playing this. Can't wait to see what you think of the rest. Hope you have a good night. I'm glad you enjoyed, Master. Thank you. Yeah, definitely. I enjoyed it. I'm surprised it took so long to get jump scared, but it was fun. Yeah. It'll be interesting to see where it goes, because at this point, I'm completely blind. I have no idea where it's going after that. But I hope you have a good night as well. And again, thank you very much for watching. And hopefully you enjoyed it. Can't wait to see the rest too. I'm glad to hear it, Jenny. Thank you. And yeah, I'm Leo Lovelace, scientist, VTuber from the future. Thank you again for spending your time with me on the stream. And I will see you on the next one. Hope you have a good night. Bye-bye.